So this is what it's actually like to be a remote high ticket closer living in Bali. I know there's a lot of gurus online. There's a lot of people flexing cash, rollies. I go fucking watchless, bruv. I don't give a fuck. So a lot of these guys, they'll be making money. They probably sell a course, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I do sell a course because, and I'll tell you the fucking reason why. Is because when everyone zigs, you zag. And I'm not going to say that I'm zigging and zagging by doing a course because I'm following that there's a big course market at the moment. And I'll be honest with that. It's a good way to make money. It's a good way to help people. But when I say zig and zag, I mean when all these guys are promoting this fucking flashy lifestyle where you can get a Ferrari and you can get all this and that, I'm like, let's not overcomplicate this shit. Like realistically, what do you want? You want to make 5 grand a month and your life has changed. Most people don't even make that anyway in their normal job. So imagine you make around 5k a month. Just as a little bit of information, you can live in Bali on 2 grand English a month. You know, that's 4 grand Australian and like three-ish American. Like it's not that much money. Rent is cheap, food ain't that expensive. Obviously you can live a high life if you want, but like let's be humble for a minute and just what do you actually want to do in your life and where do you want to live? I want to live in Bali. I want to have a good life. I want to be able to surf when I want. I want to be able to go to the beach when I want. I don't need loads of cash to do that. But because of the lifestyle that I have, I'm able to put more into my own cup and do the shit I like, which then helps me close more because I actually feel fulfilled and I enjoy my life. I'm tan, I'm jacked, good looking, like I've got everything going for me, so it's great. And again, this isn't like an ego thing. I'm just saying, when you look out for people online, have a look at to what they're spending their money on and see if it actually aligns with you. Do you want a fucking red Ferrari in Dubai with veneers, loads of tats, or do you want to, have a good life with your mates in a country that's sunny, not overly expensive, because that's what most people want. And like, if you look at these guys who are making 100k a month, it's like, that's a huge gap for you to fill, a huge gap for you to fill. Whereas, how about we just start lower, 5k a month, even 2k a month? You could quit your job, you could move abroad, you could live the life that you actually want. And I'll tell you one fucking thing. I don't often want to give advice that is unsolicited that I tell people right now, I can guarantee you'd be much happier on 2k a month abroad in a country that's fairly cheap to live than you would making 10k a month in the UK or the US or Oz. Because you're still locked into the office, you're still locked into the bullshit with people you don't want to work with, still like working a job that you just don't like. At the end of the day, you're building no value, you're having no fun, and you're not doing anything. What would the 17-year-old version of yourself do? Would they sit in an office in a fucking square office all day, get no natural light, and just think, yeah, this is my life now? Or would they say, nah, fuck that. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to France. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Bali. I want to do all these sports. I want to meet people. I want to chat with women. I want to fucking make new mates. Like that's really, in my mind, what most people want to do. And that's why I feel like this whole facade online is where I cut in. And I'm like, how about we just do a no bullshit approach? You can get a job in remote sales like that. It's not that hard. There's hundreds of jobs online and you can find them if you actually take a fucking look and you believe in yourself. So really, to go back to the original point of what's life in Bali like as a remote high ticket closer, it's fucking great. I literally wake up, I do 2 calls in the morning, I work on 2 offers at the moment because I sell a course. I'm a firm believer of if I don't close deals, then why would you ever listen to me? So I'm always going to be closing deals. And I'll tell you what, the deals aren't for my own course. I make that a strict non-negotiable when I set up the courses. I'm not going to sell my own course and close my own course and then hire people to sell my own course. Because for me, that's just a fucking Ponzi affiliate marketing scheme that I don't fuck with. And I know YouTube's going to hate my language, but I just don't give a shit. Like, how about we just keep it 100, keep it a buck, keep it honest and above board. Realistically, you learn the skills and how to sell, which is more or less a script. You get a job, you live the life that you want. And then, like, I'm at a cafe in Uluwatu now. I've just stayed at my mate's house. We went out last night. I don't drink, but we had some fun, smoked some cigars, not fucking spending loads of cash, not hitting bottles. Like, and now after I do some work for a few hours, it's Saturday, so I'm not working. I'm going to go to the beach with my mates. Probably go for a surf tomorrow and watch the UFC. I take weekends off. I do a few hours, maybe 4 hours a day of work. I hit the gym most days. I'm down the beach. I meditate. Like my life is very good at the moment, and I'm not there flashing rollies, flashing penthouses and veneers. Luckily, I've got good teeth as it is. I smoke a lot at the moment, so they're not as white as they could be, but it ain't that deep. And I'm just trying to fucking educate people on stop following people that live a life that seems unattainable or is not even what you want. Have a look at what you actually want. And in cowboy closers, which I call it, because I like that name Cowboy. It's like everyone considers Cowboys to be like a shit knockoff version, like, oh, the Cowboys did my driveway. It's like, we're just gonna fucking cut through and we're gonna take over. Because no bullshit is the way that you sell, no bullshit is the way you should live. Never fucking apologize. Be unapologetically yourself and just get shit done. For me, the biggest thing is just people actually getting the results. I'm not here to teach you to sell for fucking 6 months and then get you a job. I want you to get the job ASAP. I want you to get it ASAP. One of the chicks, we got both guys and girls, one of the chicks got a job within 3 weeks with no sales experience. None. And obviously, maybe she'll get a job, and then after a while, maybe she won't perform as well because she hasn't got experience. But you know what? She at least knows how easy it is to get a job so that when we do continue the training, she can get another job. And for me, sales is a stepping stone for everything. No one wants to be the top salesman forever. They want to build a business. They want to, build a house, build a property portfolio, whatever. Everyone's got other goals. Sales is just a great vehicle to get there. And for me, when you want to actually live your life, you need to understand a few things. What do I want? How do I want to do it? Where do I want to live? Who do I want to be surrounded with? Like, what does my day-to-day look like? If you don't know what your day-to-day looks like, how can you actually do it? So for me, I wrote it down. I want to live in Bali. I want to just ride around on a moped all day. I want to work a few hours a day. I want to be able to go to the beach, go surf, wakeboard, spearfish, free dive, do all this fun shit that I want to do in my free time because I have the time and now I have the money. Like, the biggest needle mover, I tell you this is, if you make even £1,000 a week English, £1,000 a week English, you make £4,000 a month, even less. Let's say you make £500 a week, which is a normal trade job in the UK, £100 a day, £500 a week. You get £2,000 a month in Bali, but you're only working 3-4 hours a day. Are you burnt out? No. Are you stressed? No. Are you tired? No. Are you tanned? Yeah. Do you have time to go to the gym? Yeah. Do you have time to do everything else? Yeah. So it's about perspective, and it's like, what do I actually value more? Money, which comes and goes, isn't real, and the government would just print more anyway. Or do I value the person that I'm becoming, the time that I can put into myself, time I can put into my friends, family, relationships, sports, whatever, hobbies, more so? And I guarantee you, most people will. There'll be a few people who just love cash and they just want to rinse it and make as much money as possible and have a big hole in their soul that they fill with, dollars. But like, you can do a bit of both. You just have to leverage a little bit less cash sometimes and enjoy yourself more. And I guarantee you, when you get to 70 years old and you can see all this stuff online, they say, do you regret not spending more time having fun with your family, with relationships? Yes, because you can't buy that with money. You can't, it's funny, it's a bit of a paradox. Your time equals money, but you can't buy time with money. So it's like, what do you prioritize? The thing that you can enjoy forever, remember forever, spend time with people that you can also make money with, or do you prioritize the thing that you can make money but you can't buy your time back? So again, I don't want to rant for too long. I want to keep this short because I know I like to monologue and go off on it. And realistically, I know the title of the video is about living in Bali, being in remote closing. I've just gone off on a tangent, but like, I don't know what else to say. Like, you can look at my Instagram, you can look at my TikTok, other YouTube. Like, lived in Bali for a year and a half. Like, been in remote sales for about a year now. I've been in sales in total for about 7 years. It's really not that hard to think to yourself, what do I need to do to put myself in the best possible position to get the outcome that I want? I wanted to live in Bali, to do all the sports I want to do, to be with my mates, and to fucking be tanned and jacked. So I just put myself in a position, got a remote sales job, so I could do all of that. End of story. It's not that deep. Don't overcomplicate it. Love you lots. Check out my fucking other channels, and for no more bullshit and no more facade online, follow your boy. Ciao.